The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department found approximately 12,000 fentanyl pills last week inside Sweet Tarts, Skittles, and Whoppers candy boxes following a seizure of so-called rainbow fentanyl pills found inside a Lego container in New York City. Now, in August, the head of the Drug Enforcement Agency issued an alert of these colorful pills, saying this is, quote, a deliberate effort by drug traffickers to drive addiction amongst kids and young adults. But alongside that warning from the DEA, experts have maintained there is no evidence drug dealers are intentionally giving fentanyl to young children, and that fears of Halloween candy dangers crop up every year without any real evidence. So how worried should parents actually be? Let's bring in the sheriff of LA County, Alex Villanueva, whose narcotics department seized those drugs at the LA International Airport. Thanks for being with us, Sheriff, and just give us a sense of what your investigation uncovered.
Well, this one came through the security of the TSA agents. They saw these packages of candy, and they were alerted because the content didn't appear to match the wrapping itself, the bags or the boxes. And it looks like it was a smuggling effort, not an effort to wrap them up and package them to distribute to kids. So there's a big difference between the two.
Yeah, certainly, and that is an important distinction that we want to make sure we make clear to parents everywhere. Where are these drugs coming from?
Well, primarily they're coming across the border, our southern border. There's a lot of precursor chemicals that are being manufactured in China. Everything is being put together in Mexico. They're coming across the border. But remember, 1 kilo of a powder form of this can kill 500,000 people. It only takes 2 milligrams as a fatal dose. And the average counterfeit pill, it can be have up to 5 milligrams, a potentially lethal dosage. And we're coming across about 40% of our counterfeit narcotics that are laced with fentanyl have this 5 milligram fatal dosage already built into it.
What do you want people of all ages, parents, younger adults, anyone who might be thinking about this drug, what do you want them to know about it?
Understand that you can't play with fentanyl. You can't experiment with it. How trustworthy do you think a drug dealer is in making sure you have the right amount of fentanyl in a counterfeit narcotic? I mean, that right there is a problematic. And just realize that the potency is so high that we're looking at these overdoses really are more poisonings, and we're pursuing charges when we can. We're trying to identify drug dealers. We're going after them as murder suspects, not just drug dealers, because of the impact of this. You're playing Russian roulette with it, so they're getting them through social media, Snapchat, all these different forms. And no, everything that's Xanax, Percocet, Vicodin, all these narcotics that you might find in your cabinet at home, no, unless they came from the pharmacy themselves, prescribed to you, parents should tell their children, do not touch them.
Yeah, and because I'm curious, Sheriff, are you finding that young people are seeking out fentanyl specifically, or are they inadvertently taking it because it's been laced in something else that they think they're taking?
Pretty much we're seeing that they're laced with something that they're taking. So about 40% of what our counterfeit narcotics are laced with is fentanyl. But they're not going out there, hey, let me buy fentanyl. They're actually thinking they're going to get a Percocet or a Vicodin or something like that, typically a pain medication, but it turns out to be a very fatal decision.
Oh, I mean, this is scary stuff, and as you point, this is life or death. So we certainly appreciate the awareness out there for everyone or anyone thinking about this, and certainly for parents to talk to their children about. Sheriff Villanueva, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it today.
You got it.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.